Hi, and welcome to LinkedIn for Entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Julia Zata, a LinkedIn strategist and ghostwriter, and lover of all things practical when it comes to visibility strategies. This podcast is for service-based business owners who want to build their brand on LinkedIn, attract new clients, collaborators, and speaking engagements without overthinking every post or sounding like a corporate robot. And yes, we're going to keep it actionable and fun. Let's dive in. Do you ever sit down to write a LinkedIn post and think, I know what I want to say, I just don't know the best way to say it? Maybe I should make a carousel or a video or a text-only post, or perhaps it should be an article or even a poll. Today I have a fun one for you. We're going to play a little game to identify your LinkedIn content style. Because I've noticed that different personality types prefer different styles of content, and it helps you communicate in a style that's easy for you, but it tends to become repetitive if you don't challenge yourself to switch out your content formats. Plus, when you vary the way you present your content, it allows you to repurpose your ideas with more ease. Because one idea can perform well in one format, like a carousel post or a talk to camera video or an article. But if you repurpose it into several different formats, first of all, your content stretches further. And also you get to test that content idea, like how does it perform across different styles. So today I'm going to introduce you to 5 different LinkedIn content personalities. And as I describe each one, see if you can guess which one sounds most like you. And I will also call out a style that will challenge you, something that you should try to vary your content. And by the way, if you want the answers faster, there's a free quiz in the show notes that'll take you less than 3 minutes to complete, so that you can skip right ahead if you want to go straight to the goods. So let's begin. Tell me if this is you. You naturally think in steps. You love taking complicated ideas and making them simple by breaking them down because your brain is structured and you like to offer practical advice. If this is you, your personality style is the carousel creator. It's a visual format that allows you to break things down for people in a way that makes it super easy to digest. But your biggest challenge is showing up as yourself instead of hiding behind beautiful graphics. So if you want to stretch yourself, you can try talking to the camera and explaining the same concepts that you like to break down in a video where you talk to your audience directly. Let's move on to personality number 2. Let's see if you can guess what this is. You enjoy exploring ideas, adding context, and sharing your perspective. You aren't chasing quick engagement and hacks. You're building credibility through content that goes deeper. Can you guess what the personality style is? This is the article author, the deep thinker, somebody who is comfortable presenting ideas in long-form content, but your challenge is learning how to express your thoughts and your beliefs in a short form, like a quick and punchy text-only post, which is what you can challenge yourself to try out. Next personality feels very comfortable being seen. People connect with your energy, your voice, your charisma. You don't need perfect lighting or fancy editing because you feel comfortable talking to people. You're a yapper. This is the talking head or camera confident creator. Your only challenge is giving your ideas more structure so that they can live beyond video format, and a great way to repurpose your content is by breaking it down into a carousel. Next personality is somebody who is comfortable getting to the point quickly. You're obsessed with hot takes, with hooks, with getting an emotional reaction for your audience. Your challenge is remembering that not every post needs to be a hot take. Not every post needs to be short and punchy. Sometimes you can break your content down further and take your time to get to the point. Your content personality is the hook first writer or text whisperer. Your challenge is to get comfortable with longer form pieces of content. And last but not least, personality number 5. You're endlessly curious, and rather than always teaching, you love finding out what other people are thinking. Your audience feels included because you're constantly inviting conversations instead of broadcasting your opinions. But your challenge is stepping out from behind the question and sharing more of your own thoughts and your perspective. You are the poll master, the community builder. You thrive on connecting with people, getting them to engage with your content,
And your challenge is to find a way to show more of how you think and feel so that people can also get to learn from you. So I hope you found this fun, but here's the interesting piece. Knowing your natural style is helpful. It makes sense when you look at the type of content you feel comfortable writing and why, but it's important to be able to grow beyond your comfort zone so that you can give your audience more touch points and a different way to consume your content. And so to recap, if you're a carousel creator, try and record a simple talking head video. If you're an article author, write one short punchy text post. If you're a talking head person, turn one of your videos into a carousel. And if you're a text whisperer, create a poll. And if you're a poll master, hit record and share your thoughts on camera. And that way your content can stretch further and your audience will feel more entertained by what you're putting out there. And this brings me to the idea of content repurposing. It's something I do a lot for my clients because they have this feeling of constantly having to come up with new content ideas. But when I audit everything that they've already created, there's tons of material that can be repurposed that they've even forgotten about. So learning to switch out your content styles into different formats also helps you become more proficient at content repurposing rather than having to come up with new content ideas every single day. So before you go, take the free LinkedIn content style quiz in the show notes, and it will tell you which personality fits you best, and it has a challenge to help you grow beyond it. And after that, I invite you to grab my LinkedIn content repurposing blueprint, where I show you exactly how to turn one idea into weeks of LinkedIn content. By the way, this week I'm participating in a sale organized by my friend Kat Griffiths, and you can get the LinkedIn content repurposing blueprint for just €1 once you sign up to her bundle. So check that out in the show notes and come back to me and let me know what personality style you are.
Thanks for tuning in to LinkedIn for Entrepreneurs. If you found this episode helpful, please share it on LinkedIn or on your favorite social media platform. And if you really want to make my day, leave me a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps more business owners find this show. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.